In a world full of filters, fakeness, and lies, one ancient philosopher asked a bold question. What if you lived with complete honesty? Modern. This man was Diogenes, a philosopher who shocked society by rejecting its false values. But why would anyone give up comfort, wealth, and approval just to live honestly? To understand his truth, let's go back to his beginning. Born in Sinope, Diogenes grew up surrounded by money. He asked himself, if wealth makes men selfish, why do we chase it? So Diogenes did the unthinkable. He abandoned riches and chose poverty. He believed that only by stripping away lies, we can live honestly. But society didn't like honesty. They mocked him, insulted him, and even attacked him. Still, he refused to pretend. For him, living fake was worse than living poor. So what lessons does Diogenes teach us about living honestly in a fake world? Before we dive in, ask yourself, are your relationships built on truth or just appearances? A. Lesson 1. Be brutally honest with yourself first. Diogenes carried a lantern in daylight, saying he was searching for an honest man. He meant that honesty starts by exposing your own illusions. Ask yourself, do you pretend to be someone you're not, just to be liked? Lesson 2. Stop chasing society's fake approval. He rejected fame and said, the more you desire, the less you are free. In relationships, this means being loved for who you are, not for your status. So if you want real love and respect, drop the mask. Lesson 3. Speak the truth, even when it hurts. He once told a powerful man, you're a slave, not to me, but to your desires. People hated his honesty, but deep down, they knew he was right. Ask yourself, do you prefer comforting lies or painful truths? Lesson 4. Live simply so lies have no power over you. When he saw a boy drinking water with his hands, Diogenes threw away his cup, saying, even I own too much. His point? The less you own, the less you have to lie to keep it. In relationships too, simplicity builds honesty. No games, no manipulation, just truth. Lesson 5. Never fear what others think. He believed, if you depend on approval, you are their prisoner. Think about it. How often do we fake ourselves online just to look perfect? Diogenes would ask you, why live for likes when you can live for truth? Lesson 6. Courage is the foundation of honesty. He once mocked Alexander the Great, the most powerful man alive. When Alexander offered to grant him anything, Diogenes replied, yes, step aside, you're blocking my sunlight. This showed that honesty requires bravery, even against kings. In relationships, courage means speaking your truth without fear of rejection. People may leave you, but the right ones will stay for who you really are. Lesson 7. Honesty is freedom. Lies are chains. So ask yourself right now, what chains of fakeness do you still carry? Lesson 8. Happiness doesn't come from possessions. He once said, wealth is not about having many things, but needing few. In relationships too, love is not about luxury, but presence. Think about it. Would you still love someone if all their status disappeared? Lesson 9. Honesty can make you enemies, but also true friends. Most people fear speaking their truth because they don't want rejection. But Diogenes knew, fake approval is worse than real rejection. Lesson 10. True honesty is fearless. He once told a man, "You're not wise. You just hide your ignorance with fancy words." He believed fake wisdom was more dangerous than ignorance. In our lives, fake kindness, fake love, and fake promises are just as dangerous. Ask yourself, do people love you for you or for what you can give them? Lesson 11. Honesty means embracing discomfort. He believed, luxury softens you, hardship makes you strong. That's why he lived outdoors, braving heat, cold, and ridicule. In relationships, honesty also feels uncomfortable at first, but it builds real trust. Lesson 12. Challenge hypocrisy wherever you see it. He once mocked priests, teachers, and rulers who didn't practice what they preached. He wanted people to stop acting holy and start being human. Think about it. How many people in your life say one thing but do another? Lesson 13. Freedom is honesty's reward. He said, the man with nothing to hide fears nothing. Modern life traps us in lies, fake smiles, fake success, fake relationships. But honesty frees us from those cages. Lesson 14. Honesty starts small, in daily choices. Diogenes didn't just preach, he lived his truth every single day. In friendships, honesty could mean admitting mistakes instead of hiding them. Ask yourself, when was the last time you told the full truth without sugarcoating? Lesson 15. Laughter can be a weapon of truth. Used humor to expose lies, turning arrogance into a joke. Because sometimes, laughter shows the truth more clearly than anger. Lesson 16. Honesty is not cruelty, it's clarity. He didn't insult for fun, he wanted people to wake up from illusions. That's why his harsh words carried love behind them. In relationships too, real love is telling the truth, not feeding lies. Do you want a partner who lies sweetly, or one who tells you the truth bravely? Lesson 17. The honest path is lonely, but not empty. Many avoided him, but those who stayed became his true companions. Because honesty may shrink your circle, but it deepens it. So look at your life. Are you surrounded by many fakes or a few truths? Lesson 18. Honesty is a mirror. It shows people who they really are. He didn't create ugliness. He just revealed it. That's why people hated him, not for lies, but for truth. Ask yourself, when someone points out your flaws, do you get angry or grateful? Lesson 19. The honest life is fearless of loss. He said, he who has nothing can never be robbed. In relationships, this means don't cling to people with fear. When love is free, it is real. When it is chained, it dies. Lesson 20. Truth survives time. Lies don't. Diogenes died centuries ago, yet his honesty still speaks today. Think about it. Will your fake image survive, or your real self? What legacy do you want to leave? Polished lies or messy truths? When you lie, you build walls. When you're honest, you build bridges. Even if honesty hurts today, it heals tomorrow. Diogenes proved that truth doesn't just free you, it frees others too. Lesson 22. Honesty creates trust deeper than comfort. Fake sweetness fades, real truth lasts. That's why Diogenes was poor in possessions, but rich in freedom. So ask yourself, are you free or owned by your lies? Lesson 23. Honesty is the highest form of respect. If you lie to someone, you disrespect them and yourself. Honesty means treating others as strong enough for truth. Lesson 24. Honesty attracts the right people. When you're fake, you gain numbers. When you're honest, you gain loyalty. Lesson 25. Honesty is rare. That's why it's valuable. Even in his time, Diogenes searched endlessly for a single honest man. Would your name shine under his lantern, or would he walk past you? Lesson 26. To live honestly, accept imperfection. Diogenes showed his flaws openly, and that made him untouchable. Because once you accept your flaws, no insult can hurt you. Lesson 27. Honesty is the path to inner peace. Lies create anxiety. Truth creates freedom. When you're honest, you sleep light. When you're fake, you sleep heavy. Lesson 28. Teach by living, not just talking. His life itself was the loudest message. Honesty over hypocrisy. Lesson 29. Honesty is painful at first, but healing in the end. Like bitter medicine, it stings today, but saves tomorrow. Lesson 30. Living honestly is the bravest rebellion against a fake world. So the question is, will you keep wearing masks, or will you dare to live honestly? As masks shatter in slow motion, Diogenes' lantern lights up the words, "Live honestly." If Diogenes inspired you, subscribe for more timeless wisdom.